to another TK41 collectibles video. Today we've got MMS749 DARTH MAUL with Sith speeder. I was a bit underwhelmed when this got announced because we've got the 1.0. Let's see whether it's worth picking up and what the differences are. Let's have a look.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Alright men, load your weapons.
Okay, let's have a look at this box. So it's Hot Toys Special Edition. Now the 1.0 is a DX figure. This is just standard MMS749 with the wraparound bar there, looking amazing. And then taking the outer lid off, you see another picture of Darth Maul there, and obviously in the background there, looking stunning. And then moving that card, we get the clamshell and everything. Oh, we get a coin as well. I didn't realise that. Always like a bit of a coin. Right, let's have a look at what we get.
There's one. Set for stun.
Right, let's have a look at accessories. You get a ton of stuff here. Absolutely amazing. So we'll have a look and then I could compare what we've got with the DX17 as well. So starting off with the blood fin, the Sith speeder. I mean, this looks identical. Let's have a quick look at the DX17 version of it as well, side by side. See what the differences are, if anything. Right, so let's have a look at the Sith speeder, the blood fin. I think they're both looking identical, these, to be honest, but let's have a closer look. So this is the new one. Obviously it's the USB, so the on off button again is in this panel here, like with the other one. But you switch it around, it's got all the same lights and everything, so it's just that control panel that lights up. Full focus, and then those green lights at the back. Pretty basic, pretty simple, but looks good. But the I don't know whether the seat is slightly lighter on the older one. This is the older one now, the DX17 one. And then you just obviously opens up at the same place, and there you've got the light up display and the light up back. Looking cool. Obviously the USB one is slightly brighter. So obviously the batteries start to run down instantly on this one. So that's got it in its favour. But other than that, I'm struggling to see any major differences, to be honest. It's all looking, even down to the weathering on the pedals, the foot pedals and everything. They seem pretty similar. Exact same base as well. Then we get the binoculars, and these are actually different as well. So there's the DX17 version. This looks a little bit bigger than this one, so this is the new one, and it's got more like a gold, hints of gold on it, and this one's got more silver on it. So interesting differences there on them. Not a showstopper by any means, but just different slightly. Next up we get the droid thing, hunter drone. Oh, again, this is very similar to the previous version. I think it's possibly identical. Let me know if you can spot any differences there. I can't, I don't think. Apart from, yeah, nothing really. Looks pretty similar. I actually can't remember which is which now, which is a bit annoying. I think that's the new one, that's the old one. But yeah, don't know. And something we never got with the DX17 was the commemorative coin with Darth Maul on it. Looking good. Star Wars. Not an essential bit of the set, but it's nice to have. Then we get Darth Maul's saber, obviously. So we've got this one, which is the standalone one. You've got, like, you can separate it, and then there's a plug to put in the end there. Just like that. So you can have it single or double. And then obviously we've got USB versions of the single and the double there. Looking very nice, actually. It's a great lightsaber. Always well impressed with that when I first seen it. I'm sure everyone else was as well. And obviously we've got the all the blades for the lightsabers, 2 swooshing blades and 2 standard blades there, looking very good in the red. And we get the box and everything to plug the saber in, and the hook for putting it on his belt. So we've got the eye rolling functionality thingy. And then we've got a selection of hands, quite a lot, obviously 10 hands in all. Handlebar ones here, a few relaxed hands and force wielding ones and a fist, and 2 relaxed on the figure, We also get this extra gauntlet that we see in the film, and he's got the micro binoculars. And I think that's it, and then just the gigantic hexagonal type base, which is exactly the same as the previous version. It's not even a hexagonal, is it? What is it, a pentacle or something? I don't know. But it's similar to it's exactly the same as the other one, and you get the sand effect, the desert Tatooine, looking pretty good. I've kept it like that. And we also get his cloak. Now this is a 2.0 version of the cloak, because here's the original one. Let me put it on there actually like that. So this is the original one, this is the new one, and you can see straight away that the pleats on this are really kind of big, dead narrow on this. I guess this is more screen accurate, I'm hoping anyway. It looks really good. I think the HUD's better as well. If you look at the HUD on there, it's a lot smaller and it is wide and everything, but this one seemed a lot bigger to me. But yeah, looking good.
Give me regular reports, please.
And here he is, straight out of the box, and straight away, striking figure. It looks absolutely amazing, Darth Maul. And this new head sculpt, this is probably what everyone who's got the 1.0 version will be getting this one for the upgraded head sculpts. Let's have a closer look at this one. So here's this sculpt close up. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic. It's got the rolling eye functionality. The paint looks really clean on it, like the lines on it and everything, really good. The horns look amazing. Let's go all the way around there. It's got the little earring and everything. Looks absolutely spot on. That quick swap out with the screaming type sculpt. There we go. Look at that. That looks phenomenal. That I think it's better than the DX17 sculpts, but we'll have a look at them in a minute, like side by side. But yeah, really liking that. Looking absolutely superb. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. And moving down the figure, it's what we come to expect from Hot Toys. Amazing tailoring, like the layered robes and everything here, and this black undersuit. It's really quite simple, to be honest. Simple figure. It's got this belt around the middle, which you've seen before, obviously, if you've got any of the Maul figures, with the lightsaber attachment there. It's got obviously the gauntlets and the gloves, and then the wired skirt at the bottom. All looking phenomenal, this. And then we get the standard boots that we've seen with the other Mauls. So let's have a quick side by side with all the head sculpts. Right, so let's have a look at these head sculpts side by side. We've got the MMS749, the new one, the DX17, which is the original Maul in the middle, and then the DX18 from Solo. And as you can see, I think that this new one on the left absolutely blows these other ones out of the way. I mean, the DX18 from Solo is I quite like that one, because it's like the older looking Maul. The DX17 one, I don't know, that doesn't look like anything like him now to me compared to the new one. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I mean, if you've still got the DX17 and you're happy with it, I mean, that's totally cool. It's I do kind of gravitate towards the new one. It's looking, you know, the slimmer face, like the markings on it, the tattooing, just looks, the detail looks a lot better, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think anyway. Swap these up for the screaming head sculpts. And then there's the screaming variant. So we've got the new one on the left, the DX17 again in the middle, and then on the right we've got the TMS-024, which is the Clone Wars one, which I think is identical to the Solo one, to be honest. But again, the screaming one in the middle doesn't look like Darth Maul to me now compared to the 2.0 we've got on the left. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. I might be off on that, but like I say, if you're happy with the DX17, you know, it's a great figure still. We'll talk about the figures. Let's compare side by side the DX17 and our new one.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
So here they are, both side by side. I've got the 1.0 on the left and the 2.0 on the right, and just from this angle you can kind of see the 2.0, it looks a lot sleeker, a lot neater. The robes fit better. They're kind of just a similar material, obviously, but I don't know, they just fit a lot better by the looks of it. More fitted, and this it seems quite baggy. I don't know whether that's just because of the way I've had him sat on the speeder, but I mean, it looks a bit like kind of hunched a bit over, where this guy looks a lot more athletic, I guess, and stable and everything. He looks a lot better, I think. I think that's the main thing why you might want to like upgrade your 1.0. But let's have a quick closer look, see if we can see any more differences. But you can see like the belt and everything is a little bit trimmer on that. It's like a thinner, slimmer, whatever you want to call it. But the hands probably look a little bit smaller as well on the new one. But I mean, the sculpt is definitely better for me. What I think, it looks a lot better there. The boots are obviously pretty much identical, I think. But yeah, they are night and day, them, head sculpt wise. And what I always liked with the DX one is the head. You just pop it off like that, just magnetised, and you can pop the other head on really easily like that. And there's a great range of motion because it's just a magnetised head that just pops on like that. Now with the new one, there's this new standard neck connector that we get, and you can get to the rolling eye functionality like that. Exactly the same as in that one. But yeah, I do kind of prefer the old DX version of the head connector, which I don't know why they've not replicated, to be honest. I did, because I do like it, but yeah, just another difference there. So here's them two side by side with the robes on. Now, I don't know what's happened to this. It looks a bit like he's got a massive bag on it or something, but this one does look a bit like really better fitted. It's wide and everything, but it just got a better. Just looks better, doesn't it, that one? To me anyway. Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, this one looks all a bit too baggy and all over the place, really. I never a massive fan of the robed look anyway, so I don't think I'll be using either of them. But although I did have him wearing this on the Sith Speeder. But let's try it with the hoods up. So I think again you can get a better kind of contours of the hood with this wire in this one than you can with this one. This one's not as, it's a bit flat. I don't think there's much of a wire in there at all, actually, to be honest. So this one could look miles better. Also the clasp to connect the two sides of the robe, but this one's like a lot further down than this one. This is quite high up. But yeah, I like the hood effects on that new one. It's pretty good, that. You can style that how you want it. Whereas that, like I say, a bit more tricky. And here's all our Maul figures now. I mean, they do look impressive. I was a bit underwhelmed when a 2.0 of the Phantom Menace version got announced, but when I've been like just having a mess around with them now, they just look amazing. I've been love the character. So obviously we've got the 1.0 Maul there, the 2.0, our brand new one, looking absolutely stunning, that one. And then we've got the Clone Wars one, probably my least favourite, to be honest. I'm not convinced on the head sculpt. And yeah, the boots are a bit simple and stuff, but still, it's a good figure. I'd like to display him without his vest on, but the just the seams and the joints on that torso kind of ruin it for me there. But so I always keep him with his top on. And then we've got the Solo Maul, obviously another one of my favourite Mauls in the collection, because of those legs. Actually, fantastic engineering on them. But as far as accuracy and head sculpts and everything, I think there's a clear winner here. It's got to be that one. Our new in the collection 2.0. And I do think it might be possibly time to move him on. I don't know, but we could have one with the relaxed head sculpt, and then maybe one with the screaming head sculpt. I don't know, but yeah, look amazing them.
You stand guard.
As always, let's have a quick go with the LED lightsaber. I've not hidden the wires or anything, so, and there we go. I like that. I like it. The dual lightsaber looks absolutely amazing. I think that it'd be good to kind of get all that wired in properly, because that looks really cool. That. Let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, it's bright in here as well, and the red really comes through there. Looks ace. Obviously, it's not, like I say, it's not as powerful as those the proper LED ones or whatever they are, CCFL, and the newer kind of CCFL replacement ones. But that is looking cool. That. And here's with the single saber, just lit up again, LED, USB. I mean, it's it looks a bit orangey that, but actually it's a really bright red. So that looks really, really good. Yeah, really liking that. Looking cool. The robes look really good as well. Let me know in the comments what you think. So I think one of the major upgrades of this 2.0, as well as obviously the head sculpts, the body design allows for, I think it allows for a better range of motion, to be honest. Maybe it doesn't, but maybe that's just like Emperor's New Clothes type thing, but it does seem to, you know, you can put it in loads of different poses. Obviously I'm just going to be having him in museum pose, but you can do loads of different like jumping, you know, mid-air, sort of jumping off the speeder bike with the dynamic flight stand and everything. Lots you can do with it, looking good. Let me know in the comments whether you're going to be picking this up, whether is there enough newness to warrant getting it. I mean, it's ace having a DX version. I mean, this is an MMS and it's still got the same amount of stuff, though, but more because it's got the USB stuff as well, and improved head sculpt. So it's weird how it's not a DX, to be honest. So is this figure worth it? I mean, if you've got the 1.0, you might just be happy with that, to be honest. The DX17, you don't get all that much like improvements or benefits of getting this, other than, like I say, the fantastic new head sculpt and the USB powered blood fin. But other than that, it's pretty well. I mean, the robes are different as well, so there are quite a lot of differences, to be fair, but it might not necessarily justify you picking up the 2.0. I mean, I wanted to get it because Darth Maul is one of my favourite villains from the franchise, to be honest. He's an absolutely amazing character, so that's why I did feel the need to pick the 2.0 up, just because it's a fantastic character. I've got the obviously clone Solo and the 1.0, so I needed to check this out and see what it was like. And the head sculpt, I think they've nailed it there. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you enjoyed this quick Darth Maul 2.0 review unboxing. Kind of did it in a weird order, so I hope we're going to edit it into a kind of something resembling a coherent video. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, just don't forget to like and subscribe, really appreciate it. And if you want to chat about any of these or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take it easy.